The sanctions being levied against Russia right now do involve penalties for those who try to do business with Russia. So we're almost at that point. And I'll go a step further. If we declared Russia a state sponsor of terrorism, which I advocate for, we would freeze their assets here, but also we would penalize financially other people and nations who continue to do business with Russia. That is what essentially you're talking about.
How's this going to end, Frank?
The Russia mess? Yeah. Okay. So I know people are wrestling with this and have great angst over the loss of life, which is horrific. And I understand. I have good friends who I respect who are saying, Frank, it's time for Ukraine to concede some territory and end the loss of life. This is a moral thing for them, and I totally respect that. But as someone who worked the Russia threat for 25 years in the intelligence community, I'm here to tell you that you can cede all of the provinces you want to Putin, and he will see it as a victory and keep going. You are applying logic to a lunatic.
Going east in Ukraine or into Poland and Germany.
And look at Sweden and Finland for the first time seriously considering NATO membership. They're not kidding. They see the threat for what it is. So here's how this ends. It ends with the demise of Putin. Either his own people do him in, which, by the way, is a pretty viable possibility.
But they're not so great at people either, though, right?
The real problem, Frank, is that it looks like he's getting more popular.
Yeah.
I mean, he controls all the information. So
exactly. When you control the media, right? When you can throw prison in people for telling the truth, you absolutely can increase your popularity pretty easily. So the world has to come together and actually help Putin go away in many forms, whether that's whatever that takes. But this notion that give him some I keep hearing some off-ramp, some face-saving measure. No. The off-ramp for him is a fatal crash somewhere.
So how do you keep somebody from that, from going to the next step? I mean, a tactical nuclear weapon, or, he could even give nuclear material to terrorist groups. Yeah. And how do we stop that from happening and accomplish what you just said?
I hope to God that our CIA and the allied services are taking care of business on the ground in Russia.